Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this vlog, and it's a tour of bars, what's meant to be near the Kn Columbus and a few hotels out here. Bear with me, I had a few glitches with tech and I try and fix it as much as I can, but you still get to see around and see these bars. So watch this great tour of bars near the Kn Columbus and Playa de las Americas. You're right everyone, the sun's gone in today in Tenerife, but that's not a problem because I thought last year I did an update with bars and restaurants around this area. We can go past some restaurants, but I thought to myself, let's show people in Las Americas where most of the bars and that, it's, when I record this, nearly 3 o'clock. So most of them will be open now. We're just going to have a look around and show you what's around. To give you context, I'm going from the Kn Columbus, what is behind us right now. So we'll just have a look around. So come and join us on a nice tour of bars. Who doesn't want a good bar after all? Right, so context, there is the Kn Columbus. I'm standing at the ramp for the disability way, or if you just want to walk in and not take the horrible steep steps. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to go this way right, because that takes you down to Golden Mile. There's nothing really for a long walk down there. Now there's a couple across the road here. I want to show you them. Then we're going to start here again. We're going to go a little left, then we're going to walk around a bits of Las Americas, just give you an idea what bars are around, because we all have a good drink, don't we? So let's get across this road before I get killed by a bus. Obviously you can see the e-scooters are here, and as long as you're responsible, I don't see any problem with them. Always check the road, even though they should stop for a zebra crossing. You never know. So as I said, we are now walking. I'm going to try and get the camera angle looking the way I want it to look. As I say, there's a few bars just to the left up here as well, and unless you're staying at like the Hotel Negro and that, you may not ever notice them. So get your football courts, your athletics here. So it's a very cloudy afternoon. It did start off very sunny. It's still about, I would say, 20-21 Celsius. Little breezy, definitely tonight. I feel like I'm going to be wearing a pair of jeans and a nice shirt tonight. I am going out tonight off to Buddies. There will be a new Buddies video coming as well. Buddies, obviously, Laura's bar and Andrew's bar, Night Strider, in Los Cristianos. Been there once, or I've actually been there twice. So going back, so as you can see, there's a few places on the left here. This is what I'm bringing to you on this very noisy road. Some of these I think are just for the nights as well. Some of them are adult only type of things. If you get my drift, people. So when I say adult only ones, you may see them on camera, but you won't hear me say what they are. But they are here. For example. So there's a bar up here, the Whiskey Jar, and that is a very popular bar for people. They also do entertainment, as you can see. So that gives you an idea. So it'll be very short sweet. Just to let you know, across the road here, if you're ever with children, there we go down. There you go. There's a kids' park. So you can take the kids over to the little park and they can enjoy themselves. Right, let's keep on moving on because quite frankly, the noise here is atrocious. Another Chinese garden there. Plenty of Liverpool fans out here right now. As you know, I'm not really enjoying them right now, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. They beat us fair and square. So there's a few down here, just near the Hotel Negro. I've stayed there. If you're interested to see what that's like, I do have a vlog tour of that resort as well. Go and check it out. You'll have to go through videos, but you'll just put in Hotel Negro Epic Phill. I'm sure it'll show up. Do a full tour of the resort. As I say, the only reason I haven't gone back to the Hotel Negro is this. It's this road. Very busy, it's very loud, too long. But to the left, this is the Hotel Negro. So if you get the rooms on this side, you're getting a lot of noise. But you get my drift. There's not super many, I repeat, not super many bars and that here. Just a couple. If you're interested, if you want to try something. But I have to say, the whiskey one, a lot of people rave about that one to me. The golf course is just across the road as well. I've actually done this walk to Siam Mall. It is doable if you know, if you feel like it's uphill. I would say it's probably easier to get a bus or a taxi up there and walk back down, because most of it is downhill on the way back. So we're just about hit the last place, I think, where there may be a bar or a restaurant. But I really just wanted to really show you what's here. Because even though I've started with Kn Columbus, if you're staying at other resorts, it's a good thing to know what's around you if you've never been here before, or you haven't been for years and it's been updated. As I say, I can only apologise for the car sounds. There's nothing I can do about that. It's a very, very busy road. This is the Oro Blanco. Never stayed here. I think it's a twin to the Oro Negro. So you've got this place here, what it's called. It's more of a cafe, but you obviously can drink your alcohol in there. It has pool tables and that in here. Welcome to the fabulous Tenerife. I hope that's right. It's a sports bar apparently. Then you've got a supermarket next to it. And there's just apartments further down this way. So what I'm going to do now, to spin around again, I'm going to walk back down there, and then I'm going to start recording again at the Kn Columbus. Right, so I'm just doing this a little bit different. Columbus is just there, and I'm going to walk you back. I tried to record a few seconds ago, truth be told, and the microphone's just muted everything. What's kind of annoying, so hopefully this is working. But across the road here, what's not far from the Columbus, you have Soho, what's downstairs. YOLO Sports Bar is a brilliant bar, to tell you the truth. If you know of YOLO's and Los Cristianos, I've got some bad news for you. Yeah, it's gone for good. It is official, it's gone for good now. They do have a new one in in Torviscas, and it's a brilliant bar. It's a lot bigger than both of these bars. It also does entertainment and food, so go and check that one out. We also have Top Bar as well, sports. So YOLO's, as you can see, is generally always the busiest bar here for sports, but you could, in theory, if they always fill up, go to these, or just get a taxi and go to Torviscas. So we're back at the Kn Columbus, and you can see on the side, you've got everything connected to it, from a supermarket, to a rent-a-car company, to restaurants and bars. But we're only here for the bars. So just to give you an idea, we've got Marshall's. I believe Marshall's has been open for about a year now, a small sports bar downstairs. They do have some live entertainment, it looks like, and as you can see, they love showing the football. Live music at 9:45, but Burnley, Bournemouth, Man City United, Hearts and Celtic. Can't go wrong there. There is Marshall's. You've got this for Burger Cafe, what is basically an American sort of diner. But we have the old famous Chieftain here. It's been here for donkey's years. They show a bit of sport inside. I think they only have one screen outside. Chieftain, very well known, very popular bar out here. Also, they do the cocktails. They even do loads of food, all your sport, and a Sunday roast and live entertainment. So it's not like you'll miss out anything. We do have a new restaurant here. Is it Duque? Just to give you an idea. Looks like they're experts at pizzas. I'm not too sure about everything about Duque yet. I've never been in here. It's a brand new restaurant, yet again connected to the Kn Columbus. I think it may be Italian. They do special deals, always check them out. And then right upstairs, connected to the Kn Columbus, we've got Sam's Corner. What's a bar? They do live entertainment. So, unfortunately, at this point, my microphone then decided not to record any sound. All the other video parts worked absolutely fantastic, but at this point here, it didn't work. So, as you can see, we've just left Sam's Corner, and to show you the prices, €1.50 for a pint. You can buy cakes in there. They have pool tables and everything, and live entertainment upstairs. So, you can't really go wrong there, and it's all connected to the Kn Columbus. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cross this road, and we're going to head on towards a couple of bars on this side. There's a few restaurants, but I think you'll enjoy it. Now, crossing these roads, please always check, even though it's zebra crossings, cars don't always stop if people are not looking. So even though they should stop, be careful. As I'm pointing out there, that's where YOLO Sports Bar and the other ones are, just literally up there. And we are seeing the Allegro Blanco Hotel on the right there. But the first bar coming up is a cash only bar. This bar is called the Jersey Cow. As I say, it's cash only, and I believe it's very British and it's very old. It's been on here for a very long time. It may be an Irish bar, so if I've said British, I do apologise. They do have entertainment in this resort, as I'm about to have a look at, and almost every night they definitely have live karaoke. This is, as I say, a cash only bar, so you cannot use a card in there. So if you're coming to here, don't forget the Jaeger bombs were, I think, €6 for two, and I'm just showing you quickly, as per normal, what entertainment is at this resort. Well, at this point here, there isn't really any bars coming up. There's a few restaurants, and I will point out the Gooey Goose when it comes up. But for a little bit, let's have some of my really bad choice in music.
Just for a moment, yeah, what if the things we dream about could be reality? Could be reality. Just pure emotion, yeah, the feeling of just floating through the galaxies. Imagine you and me, and all the things we'll see. Yeah, the diamond rings and the ocean breeze. Yeah, we can do anything. We can go to it.
Okay, from here, just on the left now, you see the Gooey Goose, a British bar or an Irish bar, again, I never know. Shows a lot of sports, do food in here as well. It's not the biggest, but it has a little nice seating area outside and inside. And they show, I say, like the Premier League, English football and all that. And as we go past a few more restaurants, what I'm just pointing out there is we're going to go left in a minute, past all this here on the left. We're going to go left, see a few bars down here, and then we're going to head off right where Leonardos, and that is also, that is a chemist. It's probably the one I go to the most of our problems. For family members go there and friends use that one. That's a casino, so if you want to do a little bit of gambling, it's up to you, but you can go there. And then obviously Spice of India is just on the left there, with Pompeii next to it also. So we will see the casino coming up now. I believe the main casino. I should have said this is coming up now. There it is. So there it is. You can play your gambling games there. And there's the trolley that you can go around Las Americas. If you've never been before, I think it's worth a go. Go around. It's not free, but it'll show you around and you can get to know the area a little better. As you can see here are the e-scooters. I personally have nothing against them, as long as you use them responsibly. There is a few idiots, but mostly people I see using them are good. Now, we're just heading up this way, so I'll point now, we're going to go down there. I'm probably going to go as far as the HD Cristobal Hotel. Then we're going to head back and stuff, but we're going to start quickly on the left here. And on the left here, we have what is Wakanda's Bar. It's about 2 years old, I may think. Most people sit outside. It's really well themed inside, but most people sit outside. Cocktails, beers and that. It's a really cool bar and looks really aesthetically great at night time. I looked at these lollies. I couldn't quite understand what they were about. Were they normal lollies? Were they alcoholic lollies? Who knows? But they're there. So I did look at them and try to figure it out. Now, at this point here, you would have been laughing your head off while I was talking, because Mrs. Is it Maguire's? I couldn't say it right about 16,000 times. Get it wrong. But it's right next to Wakanda's. So go and check it out. That's Chinese food, but you can get your cocktails and that. And they have a happy hour here. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Have some cocktails and have some nice Chinese food. That's very new. I don't think it's even 6 months old. Now, I didn't point it out, but going past here on the left, unfortunately, is the Colon Resorts. They also have a bar where it's outside as well that you could sit at. But as I say, I'm pointing out here, we are walking down to the HD Cristobal Hotel, and I'll show you what bars are near that one as well.
We can get away. All the flashing lights, we're burning bright. No, we're never gonna be the same. We can go to a different world. Take my hand, we can get away. All the flashing lights, we're burning bright. No, we're never gonna leave this place. conversations got us making memories and good times. Never miss a sunrise, every explanation.
Oh, here we are at the HD Park Cristobal Tenerife. I've stayed here actually a few weeks before I actually recorded this. Not a few weeks, about a month, I should say. It's bungalows, and it's like a resort. You have all your hotel amenities there, pools, bar, restaurant, entertainment, all that there. But you don't have all the noise and bustle about here. It's like a totally different one. But they're 2-bedroom bungalows. You can go self-catering, half board, bed and breakfast, or all inclusive. It's a pretty good deal. As you can see, it's just across from the H10 Palomiras. But the nearest bar to these two hotels is the Gaelic Corner, as you see here. Now this bar gets very busy at night. Now I've just pointed out there that the Dubliner is another bar where it's downstairs. Well, a lot of people don't realise, because look at them stairs. It's totally hidden away down there, but there is actually another big bar downstairs. The Gaelic Corner though has a lot of live entertainment in the evenings, and that's pretty much about that. So we are now going to move backwards this way, and I'm going to show you a few bars on the left any second now.
Yeah, we can spend our whole lives. Imagine you and me, and all the things we'll see. Yeah, the diamond rings and the
We start from here, and you can see the Railway pub, what is right next to the Palms Fish and Chips shop. Very famous fish and chips. Railway let you sit there while you eat your fish and chips, as long as you buy drinks from the bar. Now you've got the Bell right next to it as well. A very, very small bar, totally packed there, and very hard to probably get into. But we continue on here. Now on the left there is pretty much more like restaurants and that, where you could probably have some cocktails as well, a beer and that when you're eating, but they're not really bars. So yet again, I am gonna happily speed us up here and get us towards the next bar, which is a very popular bar on the left, before we move on to Leonardos.
we can go to a different world. Take my hand, we can get away. All the flashing lights, we're burning bright. No, we're never gonna be the same. We can go to a different world. Take my hand, we can get away. All the flashing lights, we're burning bright. No, we're never gonna leave this place.
Right, we are now heading up to the world famous Sports Bar, what is right in Las Americas. Very famous one, as you can see, very busy. Lots of people outside sitting as well. Good prices PJ's is, as we go straight past it. I'm not sure why I didn't stay there and have a longer look, but that's just lazy Phil. Now if you're still listening, thank you very much, because this voiceover is probably annoying because I'm not in the moment and saying anything that I was saying while noticing it out there. So thank you very much for watching. So now we're going to get you down to the final stretches of this. As you see, I'm looking up there again. That's where Kn Columbus is, just up there. I'm going to get you now down to Leonardos and 2 bars there. We're going no further. Do not want to go down to Veronica's Strip. You can watch sport there as well. And there's some really good bars and restaurants. Well, I'd say more restaurants behind Veronica's Strip. There's some good bars and restaurants, as I say, down the beach areas. So go and check them out.
We can go to a different world. Take my hand, we can get away. All the flashing lights, we're burning bright. No, we're never gonna be the same. We can go to a different world. Take my hand, we can get away. All the flashing lights, we're burning bright. No, we're never gonna leave this place.
So here we are now across the road from Leonardos. I didn't go all the way across at the time because when I was recording and chatting, they had very loud music on, and I would have clearly got a warning about that, probably not been monetized. But Leonardos is one of the older sports bars outside. There's a little sports bit inside as well. I bet you can sit inside. But it's a great bar, and a lot of people go there for Premier League football and international football and other sports. Used to do entertainment, not too sure if it does anymore. And then right next to it, we have the Traveller's Rest. There it is. I'm going to cross to this one there to show you a bit more. It's a smaller bar and it's always packed. It's always been a very popular bar in Las Americas. But now we are going to walk all the way back up this way and then turn left. And I'm going to show you the bars and the restaurants just on the left. Obviously, quickly past the bars and try and tell you what's in them. But there's a few things here that I think will interest people as well. Like, did you know you can gamble in a couple of these bars, like horse bets and football betting and all that as well? I'll tell you what, if you're still here, by the way, thank you very much, because this has been a lot harder than actually just recording and talking. I don't know how people actually do this. Now, if you are here, yet again, thank you very much. This doesn't much happen, but when it does, this is probably a quick fix, because to record all this again would have been kind of annoying. And if you are watching and enjoying my content, could you please subscribe? It's all free after all. It costs a single nothing and nilchels of pennies. Nothing. In other words, it's great. And if you could like and comment, I love people commenting. Tell me your favourite bars you like going to as well, so we can reply and have a chat with each other. It's always good to get to know people. And maybe bars I haven't been to and why I should go to them. You know, give me some ideas. And that is Romanticos on the left here. They used to do night entertainment. I'm not sure if they do any more. But you could have a beer there if you don't want to eat. No sport or anything to watch there though. Now this is one of them bubble tea places. When this first opened, I did videos on TikTok and on YouTube, and they actually did quite well, shorts on them. So if they're still about, go and check them out. Just walking past here, I'm just going to point out now from this little supermarket that you can buy these ice lolly type suckable frozen cocktails. So that's something a little bit different. Now here is where I go for a lot of breakfasts in the morning. I do like the breakfast here, good English breakfast is La Boca. Now you could clearly have a drink here, I think, as well, if you didn't want to eat. But yeah, again, it's one of them, no entertainment, no sport. So we just moved on. To the left here is where me and Danny go and get our kebabs and our Chinese from when we've had a heavy night of drinking, to sober us up a bit before we go to bed. We're getting old now, so we're not up all night, are we? And there's another one if you want burgers and chips, and that just to the left here. You can see the ATM machines as well. But don't forget, they do charge you to use them. So if you're going to take cash out, try and take out as much as possible. This restaurant I go to quite a lot. I'm not going to this time, but it's the Hong Kong restaurant. Very good deals. And I'm about to show you the menu when you can have meals for like 2 or 3 or 4 people. Special deals, what are a lot better. As you can see, I'm pointing out here. And, you know, certain prices for people. We move on, though, as per normal. And you can see a few restaurants on the left. We are coming up to, I believe now, what is called the English Rose Cafe Bar restaurant. Whatever it is, I'm not too sure. They show a lot of horse racing here. And they also let you gamble, do the betting in there here. Someone on their table actually had a betting slip with them. Now, across the road, unfortunately, I'm pointing this one out. It's called Waikiki's Sports Bar. I preferred it when it was the Irish bar. I've been a couple of times in the last few months with different people. Only been in the evening, though. Haven't been there for the sport. But the problem we had in here was we found the beer to be very flat. The music, they have DJs and that at night time, was pretty cool and that, and there seems to be a lot of people have fun, but unfortunately we weren't happy with the service. It seemed to take forever in there. They'd walk past you a few times. You'd literally have to wave them down, even if you just sat down and there's no glasses on your table. Would kind of give me an idea that we should be serving these people. So unfortunately for me, Danny went in there, Simon and me and Julie went in there, and we all said the same thing about it. We wouldn't go back, so unfortunately we won't be going back to that bar, but please try it. Just because we didn't like it doesn't mean that you won't. Now, as you can see, we got Hyper Dino on the left here, and I did laugh because there's a Super Dino right across the road, and I said to people, well, what's the point of having two meters away from each other? Then we got the Allegro Branco sort of resort here. They are like apartments, a very small pool at the front, but they're just basic apartments. It's not a hotel really. But you can stay here. I believe you have to pay a deposit and you have to pay a cleaning fee as well. If you pay it for a UK company, please make sure if that's added or not, or you have to pay it as showing up to the resort, because I don't want people getting caught out on fees that they wouldn't expect. Now, I think I was looking at the time there, I think it was just coming on 3 o'clock. I was saying time of the day, so things were starting to open even more, nightlife and that. Just pointing out, there's the Kn Columbus, and there's TUI dropping you off around this area. You'll see a lot of coaches. And across the road from the Kn Columbus, I think I point this out as well again, there it is. That's the taxi rank for the Columbus and that. So if you want to get your taxis, your coaches and that, the buses, all from there, from the airport and back into other places. So very nice and easy. Now on the left, I'm saying there's just a few restaurants here as per normal. The excursion thing obviously as well. What's annoying me right now, people, is I can't remember everything I was saying, and I was in the moment while recording, and you can't make that again. It was great to have the background sound as well and the real sound, so as I said, if you're still here. But we finally get to the final bar of our trip, the Irish bar, Patio Kelly's. A lot of sitting outside, seating inside as well, a proper looking Irish bar. Live entertainment, food and everything like that as well. And I brought us back around to the Kn Columbus Resort, and where we started going first to show you some bars was right up the road there. Just fully circle you around, and I think I've done amazing myself here. I'm not bigging myself up, but come on, I've narrated through this and somehow got this done. Otherwise I would have had to go out recording again or made the whole thing music, and I think it would have took away from how good this was. But I really actually enjoyed recording this. I love showing people bars, and that was near the Columbus. You could be new, you could be old, it could just be nostalgia of seeing the place, but isn't it great to see stuff? Right, I've given you bars literally around this area. What's that, a 20-minute walk at most? You've seen them, Kn Columbus. I've shown you other resorts, the HD Cristobal, where you can go from the Allegro Branco, and many more resorts around here. There is so much more. There's even loads down the Golden Mile down that end. We're talking a 5 to 8 minute walk, and you've got all down Mines as well. You've got more down Veronica Strip. There is so much around here, it is unbelievable. So if you're coming out here for an holiday, even if you're all inclusive, if you're a sports fan and you just want to go out for drinks and entertainment, there is so much choice here in Las Americas, and that is why most of the time I stay at the Kn Columbus, because it's in a good location. Well, thank you for watching this today. Please subscribe, like these videos, comment down below, and as always, stay epic.